Season's greetings from all of us at Maker North.
May all that is beautiful, meaningful, and brings you joy by yours this holiday season and throughout the coming year. From the management and staff from Community Living Algoma, we wish you a Christmas that is merry and bright. We all know that 705 Sports loves to take questions from the community, and we're looking to go one step further. Send in your video question and it will be used on the show. Dan and I will break down your question and answer it the best to our ability so you can really feel you're a part of the 705 Sports community. 705 Sports airs every Friday at noon on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook page, plus our video on demand service at SiouxOnline.com.
The Canadian Bush Plain Heritage Centre wishes you all a very Merry Christmas and a healthy, prosperous New Year. May your holidays sparkle with joy and laughter. Merry Christmas from the Canadian Bush Plain Heritage Centre.
From the management and staff at Construction Equipment Company, Inc., we wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday season.
First Local, supported by The Refinery, the leader in women's fitness and transformations. 624 Wellington Street West in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Call 705-255-8895 for more information. From our family to yours, we hope your holiday season is filled with wonderful surprises, treats, and nonstop laughter. Sioux Mill has been helping customers with their building needs for over 100 years, and we thank you for your patronage. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Sioux Mill. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. Well, good morning, and here we are for another day of work and whatever it is you do. So welcome to First Local Mornings. You are here with Craig and Heidi. It is
the
November
American Thanksgiving.
Yes, November the 25th.
So
American
happy Thanksgiving to all of our American viewers and friends.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Tori, if you pop up today. That's our viewer from Charlevoix, Michigan. Happy Thanksgiving, of course, going out to my family, the American Connection, my Aunt Nancy and her beautiful family.
Of course, the American Thanksgiving is really a kickoff to the madness of Christmas, right? with the Black Friday sales tomorrow. Oh,
Jason Momoa eating turkey.
there you go. But do you take part in the Black Friday sales?
No.
No.
No, I don't do anything kind of proactively in terms of shopping.
It's just crazy.
I will be
I'll stay
scrambling
away
in the
from-
last week.
I did it at Walmart. It's great.
Yeah, no, we won't do that, Mike.
No, no.
So, but we do have a big change. Unfortunately, right now the weather's great. It's calm out.
Yes.
It's kind of gray out, but
Yes.
maybe seeing a little mist here and there, but it's going to change big time later on this afternoon. I'll give you all those details because we do have lake effect
Okay.
playing into the
Lake effect.
picture tonight. Nothing like squalls like we did a couple of days ago, but it's going to be persistent lake effect snows, and that accumulates pretty quickly. So we'll give you all those details. But first, here's Heidi with your local news.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll start off by this came screaming into our newsroom email, an update from the PUC that there is an unplanned outage. PUC crews are on the scene currently investigating the cause of this unplanned outage. It is currently in the area of Mill Creek Drive, Old Garden River Road, Terrence Avenue, and also includes sections of Second Line, Pine Street, and Great Northern Road. So the outage was reported just after 5 a.m. this morning, leaving approximately 1,100 customers without power. So the usual reminders are being included. Downed wires should always be considered energized or live and extremely dangerous. Do not approach or drive over a downed power line, and do not touch anything the power line may be in contact with. Parents, please talk to your children about these recommendations and take all necessary precautions during a power outage. If you have any information leading to the cause of the outage or other concerns, you are invited to contact PUC at their emergency number 759-6555. Okay. A very serious story came through yesterday through Dan Gray. Fortunately, there was a happy outcome. So a local parent, Susan Crack, did go to work on on Monday, November 22nd, and you know, as many parents do, they look to family to support and help with childcare during the moments that they are required to be in attendance at work. And in this vein, Susan did drop her child, Anthony David, at her mother's to be watched by the mother and the sister. And in a seemingly normal course of events, they took the child outside. The little boy loves to be outside. And then in a flash of an instant, they noticed he had grabbed a little packet of tinfoil and popped it in his mouth. When the sister took it out of his mouth, she realized, again, it was tinfoil. And when she opened it, much to her horror, there was a purple substance inside. So, of course, they contacted the mother right away. They called 911. Paramedics arrived, and in that moment, the little boy wasn't responding. He was limp. He was absolutely without vitals. So he was taken to hospital, of course, code 4, lights and sirens, where he received the life-saving treatment. They gave him, according to the mother, they Narcaned him 3 times, 1 on each side with the nasal spray, and then they said that they had to inject IV Narcan. She's especially grateful to the nurses, doctors, and the little boy's pediatrician, Dr. Duffus, and paramedics for saving the little boy's life. So she just wants everybody to be so careful. Watch your kid all the time, she says. It only takes a second for the worst to happen. Cherish every moment, because in an instant it can all disappear. So, and in Anthony Donald's case, she acknowledges how very lucky they were. So I'm so glad to report a happy outcome to such a terrifying story. Okay. Also, you know, a big story this morning. Another media outlet has reported that 13 Sault area hospital employees who refused to get the COVID vaccine have been fired. The hospital reports that as a result of its vaccination policy, 4 registered nurses, 4 registered practical nurses, and 5 support staff are no longer employed with the hospital. This move means that as of November 23rd, all active Sioux Area Hospital employees, active professional staff, and on-site volunteers are fully vaccinated or in the process of becoming fully vaccinated, with the exception of those who have an approved medical exemption. So it was earlier reported that Sioux Area Hospital had until the end of the day on Monday to get at least their first dose of a COVID-19 vaccination or face termination under the hospital's policy. And the hospital had been working with about 70 individuals in recent months who may have been hesitant to get the jab. It has currently 1,766 employees on staff. So, this has been happening in other areas of the province, and in due course, of course, Sioux Area Hospital has followed suit. They are saying that vaccination rates within the hospital for staff and medical professionals have risen steadily since the policies were introduced several months ago. Their official statement indicates that this action helps reduce the transmission of COVID-19 and decreases the risk of disruption to hospital operations and other unexpected staff absences due to illness. So the Ontario government has refused, of course, to implement a mandatory vaccination requirement for hospitals and are leaving that to the individual institutions to create and implement. And the last thing to say about that is that employees who have received 1 dose of the vaccine will be fully vaccinated by December the 20th. All right. So there that is. Let's go to some little winners. Well, some not so little, but anyway. The City of Sault Ste. Marie and Mayor Christian Provenzano wish to thank local students for their entries to the Mayor's Christmas card competition. Approximately 200 submissions were received from elementary school children ages 5 through 12. And 6 were selected to be used as the Mayor's annual Christmas cards. So the cards that were selected are as follows. We have Layla Katagas, who is 10 at St. Mary's French Immersion Catholic School. Abby Dasakumar, age 12 at St. Paul Catholic School. Kiana Lois C. Lancita, age 12 at St. Paul Catholic School. Benjamin Keenan, who is 5 at Grandview Public School. Michelle Chevrier, who is 7 at Queen Elizabeth Public School. And Cici Sestaro, who is 9 and attending Holy Cross Catholic School. Mayor Provenzano did indicate, I enjoyed the submissions and appreciated the opportunity to look through them all. I'm really pleased to see an increased number of children participating this year, and I look forward to sharing the creativity of our local students with leaders like the Prime Minister and the Premier, along with people across our company. So, of course, the 6 winning designs will be used as the Mayor's official 2021 Christmas card and will feature the winner's drawing as well as name, age, and school. The winners will also receive a gift certificate and a copy of the Christmas card personally signed by the Mayor. All right. Fantastic. So now for some more good news, Craig, I'm putting the pressure on you right now. Hit us.
Okay. Well, those cards actually look pretty nice. Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting one of those cards for Christmas, eh? We also look pretty nice outside right now. We are very calm. We're seeing some gray skies, but we lost a lot of snow yesterday. It's gotten kind of mushy out there on the grass. But unfortunately, we have more snow coming our way later on today as we start to introduce some more lake effect snow showers. So let's take a look at your forecast for the next 12 hours. We're looking at mainly cloudy conditions right now. This is our high. We've already achieved our high temperature for today. We're on our way down this afternoon to -5. Once those winds shift towards the northwest, we are going to start seeing some very cold air rush over the Great Lakes, and that means some lake-enhanced snow. 5 centimeters is the call by this evening. Temperatures dropping off to -6, but look at those. That should be a -10, not a +10. I wish it was +10, but it should be. It's going to be a -10 later on tonight, and those temperatures are going to stay cold over the next couple of days. I'll tell you how cold and just how long coming up. Heidi?
Yeah, so again, you mentioned the 5 centimeters yesterday. I feel like the models are being kind to us. Craig, a modest 5 centimeters. Um, That's never going to get old. Sorry, guys. It's going to be with us for a long time. Anyway, we're going to rip through one more story. I thought this was interesting as well. With the surge in numbers that we're managing, and in some cases, and here in the Soo, we're seeing them start to decline now. Many people have concerns about the capacities of our healthcare system in Ontario and what the hospitals can manage. And I did see that the projections are that the health system can handle it. Modeling suggests that Ontario intensive care units could be treating around 200 COVID-19 patients by January, but the head of the agency overseeing the health system says a province-wide reduction in services is less likely to happen during this particular wave of the pandemic. So, of course, hearkening back to, the first few waves where we saw some services being, postponed or canceled. Anyway, Dr. Chris Simpson, Medical Vice President of Ontario Health, told Canadian Press, actually, that the trigger point at which hospitals would be ordered to ramp down non-urgent procedures is now closer to 250 or 300 intensive care patients. So, and that's up from the threshold of 150 patients that the government cited a year ago as the point at which surgery cancellations and other measures might need to be taken to keep the health system running. Such measures were enacted already during the pandemic in Ontario, most recently as April, as the hospital system responded to a particularly deadly third wave. So right now we're looking at intensive care occupancy hovering at around 130 patients, which is where it's been for a few weeks now, with 137 people in critical care as of Wednesday. But despite some strain on local hospitals, Simpson has said it hasn't really had any negative impact that we can detect at a systemic level. So so this is posted to the website. It's a really great read and, somewhat comforting. So now we're going to take a break from, me talking and talking and talking, and we're going to let you listen to the season's greetings from our business community, as well as the words from Maker North, who are solving problems every day. All right, go fill your cup. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants, small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today.
Jacob Moore, sports analyst, back in the On TV studios, letting you know that we are doing a CFL playoff preview special. We know that the Grey Cup playoffs are starting this weekend, and we are excited to break down and give you all the coverage that you need going into the first round. We're going to take a look at all the teams that made the playoffs, take a closer look at their rosters, and give our picks right up to the finale. So make sure to tune into this Thursday's episode of 705 Sports at noon. That's right, this Thursday at noon.
Season's greetings from all of us at Maker North.
We are joined today by Cindy Ranoni, who is Well, welcome back to First Local Morning. You may have just got a glimpse of what I'm about to tell you about. That's okay. We're all so wonderfully human. It's fantastic. Okay, so for anybody who's looking for a relevant employment opportunity and a way to give back to the community, I have an offer for you. The Sault Police Service is recruiting civilian staff in this moment. So I did talk to Cindy Renoni, who is the Human Resources Assistant for the Sault Ste. Marie Police Service. She did describe the role. She did talk about the minimum requirements. So we're going to give you just a teaser of the interview that we recorded, about a minute and a half. So check this out. By Cindy Renoni, who is a Human Resources Assistant with the Sault Ste. Marie Police Service. Hello, Cindy.
Hi, good morning.
So,
how are you?
I'm well. How are you doing today?
I'm excellent, thank you.
Thank you for asking. So, Cindy, we did receive information that the police service is recruiting civilians. So what does that mean? What are these jobs?
So civilians, we are looking for part-time relief civilians. So the part-time relief civilians, they are the ones that cover the shifts for our 911 communicators and our data entry 12-hour shift clerks.
Wow, okay, so that's, some pretty serious work there. So tell me a little bit about what you look for in somebody who would be taken on board as a member of the team.
We are looking for someone who is at least 18 years of age. We have minimum standards on our Sault Ste. Marie Police Service website under the career section.
Okay.
So all of those details can be found under there as well. We are looking for someone that has customer service skills. We are looking for someone that has typing skills. We're looking for someone that can type at least 35 words per minute and accurately as well.
Somebody who's going to be providing relief for your 911 dispatchers. Now, do you provide any sort of additional training? I have to expect that, particularly in that capacity, that could be a very stressful situation.
We do have a very in-depth and detailed training portion that we do with our part-time relief. So once they are...
So there you have it. So like I said, again, if you're looking to connect with relevant and meaningful employment that contributes to the community, you can go and check out. I have posted this video in its entirety to our website at SiouxOnline.com, including links directly to the Sault Police Services career section where you can access more information about the minimum requirements for the job and see how to apply. Okay, let's check into our COVID numbers. I'm pleased to let you know that they have gone down somewhat. Yesterday reporting only 17 new confirmed cases, all from Sault Ste. Marie and area. And despite the new cases, the number of active cases significantly decreases to 255, with the number of hospitalized cases increasing to 16. The total number of resolved cases now stands at 703. Algoma Public Health, of course, continuing to advise that there is evidence of community spread occurring across the district. In addition, due to increasing rates of COVID-19 in the Algoma district, again, Algoma Public Health is receiving assistance from case and contact managers who may be from the province workforce or a partner health unit. So if you are a case or a high-risk contact, you may receive a call from a case or a contact manager from outside of Algoma Public Health. So the 17 cases reporting a mix of close contact and unknown. Several of these cases are listed as under investigation. They are all reported to be, they're either self-isolating or under investigation. So there we go. On to the provincial numbers. Ontario is reporting 500 new COVID-19 cases and 7 more deaths from the virus on Wednesday. Health Minister Christine Elliott says that 307 of the new cases are in people who are not fully vaccinated, and 47 people have unknown vaccination status. Okay. We seem to be missing one category. Anyway, there were 137 people in intensive care with COVID-related critical illnesses, including 84 patients on ventilators. As of Tuesday, there were 7 patients from Saskatchewan in Ontario intensive care units. The province says that 86% of residents ages 12 and older have received 2 doses of a COVID-19 vaccination, and 89% have at least 1 dose. Children between the ages of 5 and 11, of course, became eligible to book vaccine appointments this week, with clinics scheduled to pick up starting on Thursday. All right, so we're sneaking up on another break. Craig? Okay, we're sneaking up on Greg. Craig, boo!
Well, Heidi, we are in for a little bit of a change today. We're going to start seeing some snow flurries, courtesy of lake effect snow flurries coming out in about 4 hours or so. It really depends on when the winds shift. Right now we're under a southerly flow. You can see a lot of clouds associated with this advance of a cold front. Once that cold front sweeps through, the winds are going to shift towards the northwest or the west-northwest, and that's going to start creating some lake effect snow showers for us. So you can see just where that line is right now, and that's going to kind of come in this way. So expect that to happen sometime after the noon hour. Let's take a look now at the radar. We're looking pretty good right now. We just have that cloud moving through, but it's this right here. Once that wind comes and shifts towards the northwest, that's when we're going to start seeing the snow. So let's take a look now at the temperatures. Not bad. We're already achieving our high today. We're going to see our temperatures nosedive during the afternoon. Once that cold front pushes through, you can see temperatures already on the way down. -9 in Wawa, Timmins -7, and +1 in Sudbury here and the Sioux. So we're still waiting for that cold air to get here. Let's take a look now at the systems map. So here's that low pressure system pretty much going to be sitting right over us. Here's the cold front. Lots of rain associated with it. It's pulling up some moisture from the Gulf states, and that's all wrapping in to this, and that's going to be changing the snow, and that's going to be heading towards the northwest, or northeast I should say, and leaving us with some very cold conditions, coldest air of the year coming up later on tonight. This is what we look like for your 3-day forecast. Temperatures dropping this afternoon from +1 to -5. Add in the wind, it's going to feel like -18 later on this afternoon. Hello winter. -3 for your daytime high tomorrow. So we're definitely in this pool of cool air. We're going to see those flurries come to an end early Friday, then leave us with basically cloudy conditions. A mix of sun and cloud for your Saturday. Temperatures still pretty chilly at -3. Add in the wind chill, we're looking at around -10 for your what it's going to feel like on Saturday, with some pretty strong winds from the north. So looks like winter is here and just holding on to the area. We don't really see a substantial warm up coming up, but we do have above seasonal temperatures coming up for December. So hey, we could lose all this snow, but who knows? We're going to get at least 5 centimeters today, and maybe more over the next couple of days. I'll give you those details coming up on the 7-day forecast. Heidi?
Well, it's nice to see that, we're still being spared the really scarring, frigid weather, the kind that hurts to breathe. So, yeah. Okay. You know what we did touch on as I was going through the provincial numbers, we touched on once again the fact that clinics are now being opened for the children that fall into the age range of 5 to 11. They have indicated that the clinics will be ramping up starting tomorrow. However, 10 littles rolled up their sleeves in Toronto yesterday to become the first to receive the child-sized doses of the COVID-19 vaccine in Ontario. Hours after families across the province went online to book long-awaited shots for these children. So once again, this is available. It is available in our community. The first clinic did fill up immediately. They are busily organizing others, and we will post those as soon as they become available. So, good on the little guys for rolling up their sleeves and being brave. So, yeah. Okay, so we're about to go to another break. When we come back, I want to talk to you, of course, about factoids. And this is your chance, social media land, to give me your comments, and let's have a little bit of an interaction there. We'll have a little bit more weather from Craig. And yeah, whatever else I want to talk at you about. So go fill your cup and come on back.
From the management and staff at Construction Equipment Company, Inc., we wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. wishing you all a safe and happy holiday season. The best of the holiday season from Twin Mechanical Contracting Limited. The staff and management of Twin Mechanical Contracting Limited wish you and yours a season of health and happiness, filled with joy of the holiday season. Merry Christmas from all of us at Twin Mechanical Contracting Limited.
From our family to yours, we hope your holiday season is filled with wonderful surprises, treats, and non-stop laughter. Sumill has been helping customers with their building needs for over 100 years, and we thank you for your patronage. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Sumill. Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings. Here we are, and I want to talk to you about a really cool song. So factoid. November 25th in 1984, the cream of the British pop world gathered at SARM Studios in London to record the historic Do They Know It's Christmas, right? So the single, which was written by Bob Geldof and Midge Ure, featured Paul Young, Bono, Boy George, Sting, and George Michael, as well as a myriad other people. It went on to sell over 3 million copies in the UK, becoming the best-selling record ever, and raised over 13.6 million worldwide. This was, of course, in support of the famine in Africa. And really a tremendous song. I mean, for anybody who hasn't heard it, please go right now. Well, wait till I'm done.
It also kicked off the American version and then the Canadian version, too.
Yes. So, you know, a really positive chain reaction in support, unifying the world in those moments. And I have to admit, I get goosebumps every time I hear the song. So, yeah, really something. All right, well, let's get into social media. I'm going to have to, I did lose the feed for a moment, so I'm going to look up here just for a second. Margaret McKegg saying, good morning, all. What is the little thing there? Is that like a...
I can't see it.
Oh, stay home. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Good morning, Margaret. Beating everybody to the punch. Steve Childs, GMA, HYHAGD, and rocking the horns. Good morning, all. Hope you have a great day. You too. There she is, Tori Nicole Bello Henderson. Good morning, Heidi and crew. Friends and family, have a wonderful day. This is, of course, our viewer that I referenced earlier in Charlevoix. Happy Thanksgiving, friend. Eat turkey. Make merry. Enika, good morning all. Have a good Thursday. You too, Enika. Having a good Thursday in the Netherlands, doing Netherlandish things. Good. Margie Ian Goldsboro Heaney. Happy day to all. Thanks for your positive perspective. Oh, well, thank you for
Nice.
commenting. Yeah, you know, we try to keep it positive here.
Right.
Joseph. Here we go. What? Ergo Office Plus announces International Well Building. Okay, good. What is that? What? Sorry, I missed Joseph. It's so nice to see the viewer numbers grow. Keep up the great work, SueOnline.com. Thank you. Helene Savoy. Oh, good morning, and the sun's coming up between two great huge tracts of land. Oh, Kimberly, good morning. Happy Baby Friday. Good morning, Kim, to you as well. Debbie Doucette, happy Thursday. Great news about the beautiful little boy. Safety. Stay warm. Enjoy your day all. Such great news. I was really nervous when I was reading the article and so glad for a positive outcome. Steph Swanson. Hey, Steph. Happy Thanksgiving to friends south of the border. Have a great Thirsty Thursday. Yes, Thirsty Thursday. Okay. Oh, and Tori Nicole Bello Henderson says, thank you, Heidi. You are welcome.
And I met Tony Mancuso at the parade.
Did you?
I forgot to mention that.
Tony's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of the U-Ride.
Yeah, he is.
there at the parade.
Yes.
And speaking of the parade and speaking of viewership, we did like close to 7,000 viewers for that parade. Imagine. So that was pretty good.
And if you watched it on our live stream, there were no lineups.
There's no lineup, yeah. You can just watch it from home.
Kind of watch it.
I also have to mention that today at noon, live, Jacob Moore has his special edition of 705 Sports coming up, talking about the CFL preview. So you want to join in at noon live
Yes.
with Jacob,
Most
talking about that. That's
definitely.
a special show, and then he's got his regular show tomorrow. I think we're going to go to the 7-day forecast now.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, we are.
Notice the temperatures. They're all kind of negative looking. We're hovering around the freezing mark, so whatever snow we get today is going to stick around, folks, and make the air even colder. We're going to see some wind chill be a factor later on tonight, feeling like closer to minus 18 if you are heading out, because those winds are going to be pretty stiff. And we're also going to get 5 centimeters of new snow for tonight.
Seems like your weather models are going cold on you.
I know. Right? We got to warm them up.
All right, well, that's all we have for you today, so thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I enjoy my time with Craig and with you, so we look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Friday.
Yay!
Jacob Moore, sports analyst, back in the On TV studios, letting you know that we are doing a CFL playoff preview special. We know that the Grey Cup playoffs are starting this weekend, and we are excited to break down and give you all the coverage that you need going into the first round. We're going to take a look at all the teams that made the playoffs, take a closer look at their rosters, and give our picks right up to the finale. So make sure to tune into this Thursday's episode of 705 Sports at noon. That's right, this Thursday at noon.
Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants, small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today.